My name's Kevin Alsop. I'm the founder of Big Bear Performance. We've come here to Sturgis to launch our new product, our new rear shocks, and so we wanted everybody to come and see, test and feel and ride and take a look at what we got to offer. And so far, so good, because every single person has been 1000% absolutely happy as hell.
We're using our O-ring to pressurize the wear band against the cylinder. This is all in shit. Centered piston, this is a cheap way to make shit.
Oh, well.
The other thing that seals that is the fact that it's spring loaded. And that's just a steel piston and it's cast, so that's why it's so cheap. This is a machine piston 7075. This is so much better. You should ride his bike real quick, and feel the rear shocks.
Maybe I will take it for a ride. Should I take it for a ride?
I will. Seriously. All right, so what did you think?
It's amazing, Kevin. I took it there on the back road. It's really bumpy and there's some curves and stuff. And compared to mine, I can't believe how well it handled. Absolutely unbelievable. I was ripping through the turns. It's super stable. And then when
Super
I started
smooth. How'd it feel on corner entry?
It felt great. It's very neutral, front and rear, since you did the both.
Right.
Front and rear. And when I jumped into the turn, it was very neutral and very stable.
Well, that's the whole thing, is having the suspension of the front being our suspension in the front and the rear. We've balanced that suspension so it does feel neutral and the bike feels planted, so it's doing this, not this, not this. So it's got to move as one.
3 things that you need to do with motorcycle suspension or suspension period is testing. That's what it takes, you know. You've got to know your stuff, you've got to love what you do, and you've got to put the hard work in. And that's what we do. I've put the hard work in.
Because we're going to dyno test this shock. This is the stock Indian shock. You see our compression is the same. Our rebound is a little different. If you notice, the stock shock has got some undulations in it. Our shock is more of a progressive curve, but watch this. I'll make some adjustments, come all the way out on our compression. And just by making those adjustments, you can see now how much of a difference there is. You see how our compression lowered, even though we raised the hell out of the rebound, and that's because of that one-way valve. Make sense? We can still lower our compression and raise the hell out of the rebound, whereas if this was another brand shock, that compression would have shot up as well because they wouldn't have this one-way valve on compression. That's why we run it. Pretty badass, huh?
Bottom line is, every single consumer that we've sold shocks to so far in the last few weeks, because we just launched them, is extremely happy. And that's because they're good. They're excellent. They're the best in the industry right now, and I know that for a fact. So I'm not talking nonsense. It's just a fact. And we're proud of that, and we can say that. And I wouldn't say it unless it was true.
We're gonna see what this guy says about his soft tail shock. Is that fucking amazing?
You know, I just rode a road glide with some TTX cartridges about 3 days ago, and this thing rides on rails like it's a heavy bagger. I can't believe the difference from that stock Olin shock to this. Wow.
Smokes have done it.
Holy, and the adjustment on the front, thank you. A lot better
More
than
better?
the stiffness I had.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind,
Did you take it up to speed?
oh yeah, about 115, and it fucking on rails. And the bumps, man, I don't even know what to say. It's amazing.
It just soaks it up.
It soaks it up.
We have a 100% money back guarantee. You don't like the shocks, we'll take them back. If you're not happy, give them back to us. We'll take them back, like right now. The interesting thing is, our front cartridges and our rear shocks are perfectly matched to each other. These are a set, and that's really super important.
It's double what that Olin shock was.
Oh yeah, it's easy, yeah.
And it feels like it on rails, and I took it around that corner going 90, just locked in.
That's how a bike's supposed to feel.
And before, with that Olin's in that stock position, you know, I had no plush up on top. I couldn't do this.
See that when you bounce on the bike, front and rear is moving up and down like this.
Before, I had my front
It was
so
just
tight
like
that
this.
the front wasn't moving as much,
Yeah.
and the back was also hard. This feels similar to, oh, there's nothing comparable.
That rides like a sport bike,
Hell yeah.
like a good sport bike.
Yeah.
I answer the phone every single day. I talk to people all day. It's not hard for me to talk to people because I actually enjoy it, because I love our product. I love doing what I do. So I'm happy to talk to you about your needs and your concerns about front and rear suspension of your Harley Davidson and your chassis dynamics.